30.
So let's jump right in. I'm Diamond K. You are
at Dr. Public Health.
Okay.
We just jumping right in. So I don't know if you guys know, but Rob and China definitely came up with their reality show. September 11th. Shout out to them. To me, I feel like that's the best revenge. Take my baby daddy, take your brother, get the engagement ring.
Who took the baby daddy?
China did.
Shauna took a baby daddy?
Kylie.
She's hot.
Took
She's pretty
Tiger.
Hot. How old is she?
18, 19.
Right.
Borderline R. Kelly.
No, I mean, I didn't do anything with her. I'm just saying.
No offense to all them old men dating them young girls. No offense.
She could.
She's fresh off the legal wagon.
My former son, I would like my former son to hit that. Okay.
I'm gonna condemn that in all type of ways.
He's 17, so
wow,
you know what I mean. She's a cougar, but
okay. But he's 26 dating an 18. That's like me dating somebody in high school. Tiger.
Okay, Tiger's
he's
26.
Like 26, 27, I think.
Kylie is 18, under 20.
18, 19. She technically she's not.
Okay, so he's like 6 years older than her.
Yeah, but still, somebody that just turned 18, they're not even supposed to be drinking yet till they're 21. Diamond K.
All right, I mean, I'm
free man off the wagon, so he gonna be honest today.
I mean, I said, like I said, she's a cute little girl. Okay. Now, Black China, she's kind of sexy. Ex-stripper
turned personality.
She has a lot of personality. She's hood.
Yeah, DC's finest.
She's from DC?
Yeah, she's from DC. Mm-hmm. DC, Maryland, Virginia, we getting them celebrities.
She's from DC?
She's from DC.
And I still think she's attractive.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've had a couple experiences with girls from DC.
Oh gosh.
And can I tell you one quick thing?
Go on.
All right, so I DJed at this club in DC on Saturday nights, right? Mm-hmm. And so I used to make the drive from Baltimore to DC, leave the record store, drop my former son off, and then hit the road, go to DC, DJ. They had me doing club music in DC at this particular club. So they would somebody did the go-go, I did the Baltimore club, and DJ Flex did the hip hop, and that was the end of the night. So I would leave there. The club closed at 3. I would leave DC like around 2,
right,
and get home. Now I was in between relationship, like we were broke up, right? However, she had not given me back the key yet. Okay, so for like 2 months, she still had the key.
All your stories so complicated?
Because my life is a movie. So she still had the key. Okay, Alice, if y'all broke up and she doesn't give you the key back, if you're not gonna get back together, change your locks.
No. You should have took the key to begin with. Because once I had a key and you don't change them locks, that's free range to do what the hell I please.
All right, so I was DJing in the club.
Right.
So I would see a couple girls here and there that was, it was all right. I mean, they was DC girls, but it was all right. It was all right. And so we was trying to get back together. So it was like she was gonna come over. My estranged girlfriend was gonna come over after.
Why she gotta be estranged though?
Because we weren't together.
Yeah, but that doesn't make her estranged. It makes her your ex.
My ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
So y'all had an on again, off again relationship.
We was trying to work it out.
Oh Lord.
And she was at the club with her girls in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, let's meet at the house.
Oh God.
And hook up.
It's booty call.
So we come to meet at the house.
Right.
So I leave DC, bounce, come down. And I'm calling her. And I get to the house. Oh, wait, the only person meeting there is me. She doesn't come.
Right.
She stands me up.
Right.
All night.
Okay.
Sunday morning.
Right.
So I couldn't sleep.
So what was you gonna do?
I couldn't sleep.
So what you did?
I called her phone. I burnt her phone up.
So what this got to do with a DC chick?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh,
so
God.
Now I called her. So Sunday morning, this is Saturday night, Sunday morning, like 8:00 in the morning, I was still calling. So I'm calling the phone, cell phone. I'm calling the house. Cell phone, calling the house. And finally, 8 o'clock, I call the house phone. Her cousin answers the phone.
Right.
So I asked for her. She says, "Oh, she just came in. Let me give you the phone." Now, you heard what I said, right?
Right.
She just came in.
Right.
Like she just got there.
Right.
A word? Okay. So I said, "Oh," and I should have held it. Like I said, "Oh, you just came in."
You shouldn't have. See,
I should have kept it in.
See, this
like,
is how a woman would work.
Yeah.
A woman would have been like, "Oh, okay. Hey, babe, what's up?"
Nah, but I got on my slick shit though. So she said,
"Sound like you had a rough start."
She said, "I did have a rough start." She said she just came back
from DC
from the check cashing place. So she said she went and got a money order. So
how long does it take to get a money order?
First of all, who gets a money order Sunday morning at 8 o'clock? Okay, so she said she went. So I said, "You ain't got a money order from where?" So she said, "Well, Park Heights and Belvedere." It was like a check. So I was like, "Oh, all right." So she was like, "I've been here. I was asleep though." So she said, "I didn't hear my phone. I was asleep." Oh, all right. That's what I was. So
but I thought you said you went to the club with your girlfriend.
She said she came back in the house and fell asleep. That's what she said. Right. So whatever. So it was cool. Whatever. We chopped it up a little bit and we was talking here and there and trying to work things out. So the next weekend, you're going to do the same thing again.
All
right. And so I go to the club.
Oh God.
And she's supposed to come over. She was partying at the club here in Baltimore. She was actually at Choices. Well, that's what she said. She was at Choices. I don't know where she really was, but she said she was at Choices. And so now you at Choices, I'm DJing in DC, right? And so I call a phone like about 1 o'clock when I got off. Call a phone. I finished my set. I put my records in the car. And so call a phone. She don't answer the phone. Call the phone like 2 more times. She don't answer the phone. So now I'm pissed. So I'm like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do me like you did me last week and stand me up."
All right. Cut to the chase. Where did you see girl like?
Now there's okay. So you see how that girl's over there right there?
Right.
Okay, so there's a girl right here.
Right.
Okay. If y'all listening, y'all can't see it, but there's a girl right here, right? And she got a fat ass. Okay. So now the girl's ass wasn't that fat, but let's pretend that her ass was that fat.
He was disappointed right now.
So I was, so she was one of them girls. I used to DJ, so she used to be like right near the DJ booth every week, same spot. With our little homegirl, she would give me a little eye, whatever. So this particular day, I'm like, okay, girl's not answering the phone. This girl might be trying to go. So I push up on her. We get to chit chatting, and so she's like, so I'm like, let's hook up. So she lives in DC.
Right.
So I'm thinking about it. Okay, boom. She could live in like Southeast somewhere. I don't know nobody in Southeast. I'm not going to this girl house in Southeast with my Maryland tags. You should come to my house. So she was like, all right, boom. So I take her to my house. Now, I told you that.
And the girl still got the key.
The girl still got the key. But she wasn't answering the phone. So I figured she was going to do what she did last week.
Really?
Okay. I forgot something.
What?
I forgot something major.
What?
Wednesday, right? The Wednesday before this.
Right.
We was driving. I drive to the check cashing place she said she was at Sunday morning. And I said, "Oh, can you see that sign right there? Tell me what time." So what's that hours? So she said the hours, but I was like, "Do they got any weekend hours?" She was like, "Saturday, they closed on Sunday." So I said, "Oh, they closed on Sunday." And so I said, "Well, how the fuck did you get a money order from them on Sunday if they closed on Sunday?"
Okay. So you caught in a lie.
I caught in a lie early in the week. Now, so we can fast forward back to Saturday. She didn't answer the phone.
So you got home. You got a girl coming to your house.
Now she broke down. So she broke down and told me what she did.
What did
she claimed that she went to the guy's house she was messing with and broke it off with him.
That's
and ended up arguing with him all night.
No
word. So that's okay. So y'all fuck. All right, cool. We're not back together. All right, cool. So Saturday when she wasn't answering the phone, I'm thinking she's doing the same thing again. So I'm like, oh, you're not gonna play me like this.
So
two weeks straight.
You get girl.
I get the DC girl. We come back to my house. Okay. Now it got ugly.
I know it did.
Now we get to the house. Okay, it was cool. So she didn't have nothing to put on, of course. So whatever. So she took a shower and so she put on this particular Ravens jersey.
Right.
Now this Raven jersey was my jersey, but the girl used to always wear the Ravens jersey. So the Ravens jersey was on a chair in my room. The girl was like, oh, so she took a shower. I didn't tell her to put on that jersey. Now, fast forward. She put on that jersey after she got out of the shower. So whatever. So whatever, we fuck, all that, right? So I hit, boom, it's off the hook. It's off the hook. Now, after that, we finished. She goes to sleep. You know, you gotta go to sleep. Some people can sleep in no clothes. She had to sleep in something. She puts the jersey back on and goes to sleep. I was out. Boom. Now it's like 5 o'clock. I'm sleepy. Right. I'm out. 5 o'clock. She's waking me up. Okay. There's a girl in the doorway. So I'm like, okay.
You see why?
Now, mind you, listen, but I still didn't.
You should know better.
It didn't register. It didn't register in my mind.
You better say 20 something.
Yeah, 27.
Oh God.
So it didn't register in my mind.
You never give someone a key unless if you give them a key, get it back.
It didn't register in my mind that it was her because my sister lived there too, right? So I thought it was my sister. I said, that's just my sister. So she was like, no, that ain't your sister. I don't think that's your sister. And then so she's just standing there like in shock, I guess. So then she comes over to the bed.
Right.
And then so she like hits me in the head. Then I wake up. So I'm like, so I wake up like, and so I say her name like, oh, hi, such and such. And they go back down. So I'm like, oh, such and such. And so she was like, what the fuck? Go ahead.
All in all,
flatten all 4 of the tires on my car. How do you get 4 tires?
Nothing's worse than a woman scoring.
4 tires flat. So I said all that to say, now mind you, I spent the next Sunday back with her.
No, you shouldn't.
I took my sister's car, followed her. I'm at her house, outside the house, trying to get her to patch things up. The DC girl,
right,
goes through my drawers
and cuts all your stuff up.
No, I had money in my this DC bitch fucking robbed my sock drawer. And I get back home. Now, so mind you, so she's been in the house for like 6 hours because I've been at the ex-girlfriend's house trying to patch things up with her.
And you lost both women in the same.
I come back, I take her home, drop her off, boom, all right, see you later. This bitch done stole like $400 out my sock drawer. You know that bitch never came back to the club, right?
I don't blame her.
So I said I didn't say Black China look good for a DC girl, but you gotta watch them bitches.
I'm just saying, well, Rob.